Moving right along, we're going to have our next speaker, Mr. Tracy Suggs. Y'all give him a warm welcome. Mr. Suggs, Mrs.
I'm sitting back on the skate over here. You guys are doing well. Glad to see all these beautiful faces in here. It's just something about this time of year we talk about being thankful. And when you see families together, and I had a show of hands come up from one of the great speakers from earlier, talk about the single mothers and the mothers that are in the house, but also the fathers and the men that are also in here that said that I'm not going to let this woman take the load on herself. So I want to give applause to not just the mentors, but also the men in the house that said, I'm not going to let her take this weight herself. Because I come before you as a product. I don't have the story that I come from a broken home. I don't have the story that I didn't have my father in my life. But I do come from that ilk and that story that you see right here with Mr. Fowler and all the mentors here, where they said the same thing that my father said, and so many other men said that I'm not going to let this young man or young woman take this journey by themselves because of the love. I come before you as a man of God because my dad was a man of God. My mother was a strong woman of God, a minister. So God is first and foremost in my life, and I can't be anything before I am a man of God. And because I am a man of God, and I know I'm created in his image, in that image is not just a physical, we think about the physical image, when we say imagery, we think about physicality, the physical image. But God is the almighty creator who created us, and all of these young black men in here. My young brother right here, I'm familiar with that face. But we're all here because we're creating that image of creativity. Whether you're from Boston, Brooklyn, New York, I don't have that. I'm a country boy. I'm from Goldsboro, North Carolina. I have no shine, no floss, no swag, none of that. But what I do have is a heart to give because my dad still continues on with that heart to give, and my mother has that heart to give. And these mothers in here have a heart to give because you're a part of this outstanding organization because your mothers, your fathers, the men in your lives, young men, they said, I see great expectations for your life when others may not see that. And to be honest, as a black man, sometimes you wake up in the morning and you may not see the greatness in your own life. You may not have those great expectations for your life when you look in the mirror. But I tell you this, when you wake up each and every morning, and when you seek out the greatness that God has planned for your life, and sometimes you just gotta tell yourself that. And we're gonna practice a little something right now, it's real quick. This is something you can say each and every morning. Sometimes you say it just before you go out, no matter how you feel. Because we don't wake up on our best foot every morning. Sometimes we'll throw that cover off, sit on the edge of the bed, and you might keep your feet back up and lay back down.
That's what I do.
And believe me, I'm not just talking to the young men. Parents, we feel like this too. Even when we got to go wake you up from that alarm clock that you got going off, and you're not shutting that alarm clock off, and you know you need to get up. And we can hear it, but somehow you can't hear it. But each day when you walk by that mirror, and it's echoed in some of what the great men who stood on this stage tonight have already said, your mentality, your focus, your insight, your aspirations for your own life, and what you speak into your own life. You speak life into yourself each and every day. So when you wake up in the morning and you look in that mirror and you're brushing your teeth and you're washing your face and you're making sure it's all twisted right, You're sponging it up real good. You look in the mirror and say, and repeat after me, I am powerful.
I am powerful.
I am loved.
I am loved.
And sometimes that I am loved, even if you only feel like you're the only one loving yourself. But don't fall into that self-doubt trap, because you are loved. The love is around you right now. But you say, I am loved. And then you say this, I am great.
I am great.
And then you walk in that greatness. You walk in that greatness when you walk into the school. You walk into that greatness when you walk into your classroom. You walk in that greatness as you walk into Hendrick, and they're saying, look, this is what you can achieve with your life with these and with this. This is what you do each and every day when you walk in that classroom, because I'm going to tell you this, like these couple of graduates that walked up here, and you hear how articulate they were, and they kind of, you can tell they're speaking those affirmations into their life every day. Use that as an example for when you walk into your life, because I tell you, the opportunities are out there, not to be given to you, but for you to take them. You take your opportunities. You seize the moment. You be great in every area of your life. If you don't see or find where your purpose is, you ask for God to show me that purpose. Walk with me, God, every step of the way. Look at your mom and dad. Look at the people in your life and kind of look beyond yourself and see what they're trying to pour into you. And you walk out, because every day, the power that you guys have inside of you, the power that you have in the color of your skin, the features of your face, the strength that you have, somebody's ready to pass the baton to you for you to finish the race. So you look at life as a race, whether it be a marathon, a sprint, however you want to look at it, someone's willing to pass that baton to you if you're ready to take it. And if they see the intensity in your eyes, and they see the love in your heart, and they see that you're willing to give to others more than you just think about yourself, that's another blessing within itself when you sit there and say, I want to make sure I impact somebody else's life so that they can be great, so that they can live a better life, because then it reciprocates, and it's like a boomerang effect, and it comes back to you. And you're like, man, I'm blessed, I'm blessed, I'm blessed, I'm blessed. So many blessings are coming. And believe it or not, you're going to find your greatest blessings on your greatest challenges. Because I'm not up here to sugarcoat it. I'm not up here to tell you that you wake up each and every day and you hear people say, chase greatness, chase greatness, chase greatness. That's a tiring episode if you don't believe in greatness. What are you chasing if you don't believe in it? I say walk in your greatness, because God designed you to be great already. You don't chase something that's already in you. You walk in it. You walk in your greatness. You walk in the belief that you have, that you can have a better life, that you can impact life greater, that you can use your mind to create scenarios, situations, businesses. You can give back in the way that these men, Mr. Fowler and all these men here are giving back to you. That's a blessing. That's a torch to carry. That's running the race, taking that baton and running that race. And somebody's going to see you, and they're going to say, I want this. Look that word up. Leadership, character, work ethic, all those things. Discipline. Y'all know what discipline is. Because mom said, this ain't happening, it ain't happening. That's discipline. Let me take that game and get off those sticks for a little while the rest of this week. Let me do this, let me do that. That's where you're on good. When she sees you going off in a different direction, and you're hot, and you got your lip poked out, and you're mad because she said you can't do this, that, and the third. You can't go here, you can't go there. Give me that phone. She's saying it because you're not focused. Because if you have laser focus, she's going to give you the world. If you're accomplishing your goals, she's going to give you the world. That's my baby. That's my little man, my big man. That's what it's all about. So I'll leave you with this. And I got off on a tangent, but you know, I did have something. I can prepare. I emceed this a few years ago. Right now I have a relationship that I built with Bank of America. And this is a prime example. I'm still on my journey. I'm still that young man trying to be the best I can possibly be in life. But I got with Mr. Fowler because a few years ago, I'm that guy that did the Black Panther challenge and took over 300 kids in North Carolina to go see the movie Black Panther. And I did that not by myself, but with the community, using my platform. And then we went to see Wakanda Forever because we wanted them to see that greatness on the screen and kind of put it into your own life. But now what we've done, I got with him a few weeks ago, we've gone through our 4th session of financial literacy with Bank of America. I just said, Chris, let's do this. He said, I'm all for it. Because I want to see these men take their lives to the next level. We started out, I put a few things together. We talked about spending habits. We talked about what you can do with your money, investment, savings, all those things. Go back home to your parents. Ask them questions about spending, about what can I do with my allowance and investment. Am I right? But then all of a sudden, Bank of America, that's how God works. All of a sudden, I reached out to a former classmate in college. I graduated from Fayetteville State University, Bronco Pride. But I reached out to them, they said, we already have a program with Bank of America, let's connect. So we connected, and now we have a program with Bank of America, Boys and Men Foundation, my foundation, Dream Beyond Fear, and these young men are learning about how to utilize money now before they get into college, before they get out of high school. And I'm going to say in conclusion, young black men and parents, the road to success is not a leisurely stroll, like I did when I walked up here. It's not a leisurely stroll, but a demanding expedition. And expeditions are exciting, man, because you're going to go through ups and downs, hills and valleys. You're going to fall down, God's going to pick you up. The devil's going to ask you to do this and do that, and you'll achieve greatness faster, but you're going to say, no, my God is not telling me to go down this journey. My God is telling me to have faith. My God is telling me to be strong. My God is telling me to listen to the wisdom of my parents. My God is telling me to be strong mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally. I'm not emotionally weak, I'm strong. I'm not the stereotypes that they tell me I am. I'm bigger than that. Because my community is bigger than that. My family is bigger than that. My mother, my father. So be prepared to face the truth that not everything is within your control, but also embrace the empowering reality that your goals are within reach. Have faith, grind tirelessly, grind, plan strategically, execute diligently, and surround yourself with greatness. Together, let us forge a path towards a future where aspirations become achievements. So, I'm going to tell you what my dad told me, and I'm going to walk off the stage. He said, son, it's not going to fall in your lap. Can God place it to you? Can he put it in your hands? Can he put it in the bread basket? Yeah, God can put it in the bread basket, but it's not going to fall in your lap every time. You got to go out and make it happen. So when somebody tells you you can be anything you want to be, I'm going to tell you right now, you can't. Like, dog, Mr. Suggs, you tell him I can't be what I want to be? No, you can be anything that you grind for, that you have faith for, that you ask God for, that you plan for, that you strategically put in the work for. That's what you can do. I love you all. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. When I see my people, when I see young men, it's all love. I walk in love. And I didn't get to this point without a lot of hard work, with a lot of faith, and a lot of people praying for me. But I truly, if you don't remember anything else after this, I love you, I love you, I love you.